Welcome back. This is Wisconsin Shoe Guy, and it's fitting that I just had a discussion with Tony Gaziano about shoes and about a new pair of boots that I'm looking at. And I'm standing here recording a shoe review on my latest acquisition from them, which is this very cool pair of St. James 2 Adelaides. Now, this is on the Squareco or the Deco Square Last, and it has this really cool square edge here, and you can see how it has this like puff here. Now, what's interesting about this is that if you look at the standard Gaziano and Girling shoe tree, doesn't fit perfectly on these, but these Allen Edmond ones fit pretty well. And so I do mean, and I actually corresponded with Dean Girling back and forth about this, and he recommended that I pick them up, and I said I would with my next order, and yeah, it's been a while, and I haven't bought a pair yet. But this pair of MTO boots that I'm looking at will certainly solve that problem. But as we look at these, you know, the thing that stands out most on these is the color. And the color is something that's really important to look at. But let's start with the leather quality. And like all G&G, the leather quality on these is absolutely first rate. There is some creasing in the toe. The toe caps on these are really long. And what's interesting is that I sized down on these from the other pair that I have that's on the TG73 Last. And those don't crease on the cap at all, but these do just a little bit. So that's interesting. I think it's also interesting on how the patina varies on the different parts of the shoe, right? So if you look at the facing, it's remarkably darker. And then on the parts where it moves, they just have like really turned the color on fire. And just love it. I love the way that the tonal changes happen within the shoe. Very excited about it. Now, when you look at, the extras on the shoe, the edging is your standard machine edge. Here, this is all hand done along the waist. So they call this they don't really call it a fiddleback, but I would have called that a fiddleback early in my collection. Now I would call that like a beveled sole. This is definitely a beveled waist. You see there. Here, if do that just so you can kind of see the detailing. They are exquisite shoes, as you'd expect at this price point. I mean, they should be, right? 270-degree weld, so this is not a blind waist or anything like that. But they do remarkably good work. And this is their main line, as it were. They obviously have a lower price point shoes. They don't have Adelaides in those shoes, so I've never bought any. But they do have like their classic range, which is kind of an entry level that starts at I think it's about 500, 600 pounds. Then these are $945 in stock, $1250 in MTO. And then they have the optimum range, which is about 2,700 pounds, which is more of your bespoke quality, but in a standard last. And then I saw something from somebody who was at a bespoke fitting over the last couple days where the entry price was about 6,500. So, and that's dollars, not pounds. But, and again, that's hearsay. That's not anything that I've gotten from G&G, but I trust him, so that's probably pretty close to what it is. So, as we look at the variations in the styles and the quality of the shoes, this is their main line. And, for 1,200 pounds, which is your standard if you're not taking their colors, it is a very nicely put together shoe. And really, I mean, the big thing that you're paying for is that quality of leather and the craftsmanship that really put this together in such a beautiful way. Now, the coloring, this particular last is why I love G&G, the Deco Square. It just has such a unique look to it. I really like it. And I feel like this style is really epitomized in this shoe. And I really like the way it all comes together. The fit on them is fantastic. They're very asymmetrical. And so the way that they hug from here to here they hug your ankle is really, really good. As I said, I have a pair that's a half size bigger than this, and I was able to do, 20,000 steps in those after I like tore up my ankles the day before, and my feet were fine. And let's face it, it's why we wear shoes, so that they're comfortable and look great. And these clearly do both. So very, again, very happy with them. Very happy with the fit. Very happy with the wear. Excuse me. This is what happens when we have one take videos. Sometimes I sneeze. It's part of living in the Midwest in the winter. So anyway, this is G&G St. James 2 on the deco square last. This is the Saphire Patina. And if you're ever looking to take a pair of blue shoes to the next level, gents, this is it. Ladies, this is real blue shoes, and I love them. So thanks for watching a short video today on this particular review, and hope you find it valuable. Let me know in the comments below.